Wow. Skos, you made it here first. Congratulations. I would clap for you, but my arms are too short. The hero Pom, you will always be first in my purple heart.
Hi. Oh boy.
Happy Quack Day.
Should I turn off the Roombas? Hi everyone. Thank you. Oh. Wait. What's that? Hanamiya? I can't read the rest. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Mume. Ah, yeah. Hi. Oh my god. I was like, yes. Hi. Oh my god. Yeah, I fixed the Roombas. That's why I had to restart. I figured out what the problem is. I don't know if I should let them run during the following presentation though, because, you know, it's a very serious presentation and, I don't know if we can handle all these Roombas. But hi Hero, hi Slavic, hi Dos, hi Mume, hi Umbra, thank you for shouting me out as well, oh my god. Hi Ekta. Who else? I think I got it. You gotta get dressed for dinner? Alright. Good luck. Yeah, I feel a little bit like I'm holding a school presentation in 5 minutes. I've worked all day on this presentation. You know, I had all week, but I did it all in one day. Of course. Oh man. I guess we'll wait like a little bit and then maybe I'll start in like 2 minutes or something. I don't know how it works. I did do some research. I did watch some people's like debut streams. We're just doing this for fun, okay? Like I'm not new. I'm 2 years old now. And wait, I need a party hat. That's what I'm missing. Yep. I'm missing a party hat. No, it's my affiliate anniversary of 2 years. Hi, Sassy! Oh my god, my voice. Hi, Sassy! Oh man, did you know I ate so much cake yesterday that I was sick all evening? Even this morning I was still sick. Wait, I wanted to save this for the presentation. Doesn't matter. I was so sick from the cake. Maybe from that one glass of rosé I had too. And then when I woke up, I was still sick, but my brain is like, you know, you remember that cake in the kitchen? It's still there. How about we eat some cake? And then I have to be like, no, we're not eating more cake. That's a bad idea. Stream assets. Here, birthday hat. Load. Whoa. I got a hat now. Oh, sorry. Like that? No, a bit smaller. No, a bit bigger. There we go. Just like beginner gear in Final Fantasy XIV. Mm-hmm. Thanks for those Rika ads. No problem. Thank you so much for commissioning me. Oh my god. I will try to open more commission slots very soon. I just gotta get all my stuff together.
What about my hat?
Your hat? I don't think we can... maybe we can give you a hat. You might be in the way of the presentation once or twice. Let me see. I think if you try to summon Merlin now, you might get... oh my god. Like that? Sorry, it can't... It won't stick to you. Unfortunately. Is that enough? Floating hat. Thank you for the follow. Oh, hi, Scottish. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Shara. Hey, Token. Oh my god. I did not think that everyone would do so much. Hi, everyone. Not sure how I got here. Just a turn. Genie snapped his fingers. Hi. Hi, Yanko. Thank you for the resub. 25 months. Seems like I'm late. Much of a fat kid, I can't have just one slice. Oh, I had 3 slices yesterday. That was a bit much, I guess. Did I miss anything else? Alright, yeah, I had to restart OBS. Apparently, mix it up. Thank you for the gift subs. We haven't even started yet. Hype train. Thank you, Umbra. Oh, wow. Okay, I better start before we never start. Oh my god. Yeah, I have to open Mix It Up before OBS for everything to work fine. Then everything does work fine.
RE the cake. DW, I can save you from yourself. I will eat it in your stead.
Alright, fine. Okay. Are you ready? Is the music alright? Was it too loud? I just was listening to it while I was making the presentation today and I felt like this is a vibe. I'm playing FF right now a lot, so I feel like it. Oh, I don't have to watch ads ever again. Music good? Nice. Yes, thank you, Ambra. And thanks everyone for being here already. We shall now open the presentation. Like a uni presentation. Yep. Is everyone seated? Can we close the door? Okay. Door's closed. Hey, oh god. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follow. Aww. Hi. This is the start of the presentation. I'm Mana Sui. I'm Mana or Sui. Both are fine. If you want to know how and why, Mana is like my real life nickname, or like it's not really related to my actual name, but on the way between online and real life friends, that's the name everyone uses pretty much, and that's also my artist name. Oh man, thank you for all the subs. Where Sui is the name of my FF character, Suika. So everyone who knows me through Final Fantasy XIV, which is a lot of people actually, calls me Sui. But they also call me Sui in real life. So whether you want to use Mana or Sui, Jesus Christ, it's totally up to you. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you, Umbra. What she wants to say is that she has a split personality. Kind of. But yeah, you can see me in this photo. I don't think... Oh, you can see my mouse. You can see me in the photo, and you can see my FF character in this photo. We're very similar. So, yeah. You may use whichever name you want. Hi, Floof! Welcome! Nice to meet you! Yeah, nice to meet you, everyone. Where does the cat start and end? I just have to keep going, otherwise we'll never finish this presentation. Oh, hi God, thank you for poking in. Can we have a bid war on which nickname is better? Probably. How long do you want it? Oh my God. Make a poll. New poll. Which is cooler? Mana. Sui. Or the hidden third option. We'll do 10 minutes. Is this how it works? Is it a poll? Yeah. Okay. Did I just skip over a bunch of stuff? Shit. No. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. About me! We made it to about me! I'm a lion. If you didn't know. If it's not obvious, look, that's my dad. I'm 127 meters tall. I measured. I did some research. I did measure. And it's smaller than Nanachi. And it's a bit small for Lucario, I think. It's like a medium small Lucario. So, also 2 and 7 are my favorite numbers. So, that's why. Yeah. My age, I mean, okay, look, I didn't want to put my age in the presentation. I mean, my age changes, right? Every year. But if you didn't know, I don't know how old you think I am. And it's not like you're not allowed to know. For some reason, people always make like a big deal out of it for VTubers. I have just reached 30 years old. I don't feel like it. But I think that's good. Everyone makes me feel like I'm really old, but I don't feel that old. Yeah. The big 3. Yeah. My birthday is around now, in summer, and my zodiac sign is Leo. And I'm currently unemployed, which means I'm a summoner. Welcome to the 30s vote. Thank you, thank you. 30 isn't old at all, says me, a 30-year-old who snowboards a lot. Hey, snowboarding is cool. I don't think I could get on a snowboard right now. I really wish I could. I used to snowboard, but I think if I got on a snowboard right now, I would just break my legs within 30 seconds. Hi, Putty. Welcome. Summoners are neats. Well, I have nothing else to do, so... Okay, this is Brian Law, right? I'm a summoner. What do summoners do? Summon Bahamut. I love Bahamut. I did try to summon Bahamut. And that's how Brian came to be. You see this? This guy? Thank you, Slavic! This is Brian. And he's my failed attempt at summoning Bahamut. he's stuck with us now. But I've come to accept him for who he is recently.
Hello, it's me, Bahamut.
Bahamut. Yeah. Yeah, my first language is German, if you didn't know, but I honestly speak...
No, I am the upgrade.
I speak more English than German currently in real life, so yeah, it's all mixed up in my head. And I also speak a little bit of Japanese, but I don't use it a lot. I should really try to use it more, but I don't know where. I'm very shy. I'm a bit of an inside person, so I don't really use it a lot. I don't know. Maybe soon. TM. Who knows? I always say that. Please hold me to it. I'm just a green DPS when I play FF. A white mage. You speak Japanese only in lowercase? Yeah. Is Bahamut trapped in Brian? Huh, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do some more science. Oh my god, the hype train is still going? Okay. Thank you, guys. Inky desu ka? Inky.
Akmorn go.
No desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Thank you!
Oh.
Stows just donated £20. They
What?
left a message. Okay, Mana, since you are not working, I have a commission for you. I'd like you to raffle a small doodle with the people on chat. If you want, of course. You can take the money and run, because I just support my online friends. Happy not birthday. Thanks, 20.
Okay. Damn. Thank you. I will do something. I can't do it right now, obviously, but I'll put it on the list. I'm not open right now, but I'll do it. Okay. Akmorn. Akmorn's my favorite. It's hard to find places to practice. I think if you're social, you can easily do it, especially when you're at uni, but I'm just so scared, man, and everyone wants to date each other. That's so scary. Anyway, we're done with this slide. Apart from the sunflower. I kind of like sunflowers recently. It fits very well, doesn't it? If you haven't seen my reference sheet, my mood board, my inspiration for when I made this character, this model, I guess I can pull it out for a second. This is what I made in Japan, actually. You can tell me, oh, you just copied Nanachi all you want, but I did some research and I did look at like what I like, and there's a lot of these furry creatures with thank you, hero. I should have turned off the sounds. No, it's okay. I'm very grateful to you all. Thank you so much. We beat our all-time high level. Oh my god. But yeah, I did some research, some characters I like, some vibes I wanted to absorb. Yep. And then I tried to do what I did. I did that for other OCs of mine too, but this is the most known one, obviously. Nihongo. わかりました. This is all the Japanese you know? Then isn't that kind of a difficult sentence, because then they think you understand them? Are you a scaredy cat or a lion? These days you can do both, okay? You don't have to decide. Alright, what is this place? I never really did like a lore video or anything, and I don't have the funds to do that, obviously, but I have a concept. I like beaches, right? But I did think about it some more, and I probably said it before, but this is the Dream Beach. Where's the font? Come on, there you go. This is Snoo Island. You are on Snoo Island. If you join the Discord, you can be even more on Snoo Island. It's the dream beach where dreaming souls wander. So if you fall asleep and you have a nice dream, maybe you'll find yourself right here on this lovely beach where I and some frogs chill while we're unemployed. Which parts from Merlin? It's just, you know, he's very white and fluffy, and I like the scarf part. He doesn't really have a scarf, but he has the long flowy robes and long flowy hair. And his color scheme is like white. I can go back for a second. He has this white
I've heard
color
tales
scheme.
of your dreams. I'd kick anyone once that Manassu knows.
But there's a lot of color in his design. So, you know, he's mostly white, but there's actually red and yellow and blue and pink and black as well. And I really like it. He's very colorful, even though he's so white. But yeah, so much for that. Where were we? Yeah. And also I work on the premise that we have lots of worlds and parallel dimensions and stuff, and we can all visit each other in our separate worlds. So make sure to stop by once in a while when you need some rest. Yep. Strength and weaknesses. So I did some research by watching other people do their debuts and stuff, and they did it very short. And this is not gonna be so short, I think. Yeah, here we go. Strengths and weaknesses. I can talk about myself a lot, but I don't try not to do it because I don't want to just talk about myself all the time. But I feel like I do it a lot. So, sorry, but that's why I'm making a presentation about myself right now. Yippee! How long did it take you to make this? Today. Yeah.
Why is that pillow not a Merlin darkie?
I considered it, but I only had today, so I had to cut some corners. Yeah, I'm also very good at forgetting things. So, you know, if you do something like you steal my cake, I'll probably forget about it very soon, so yeah, don't worry about it. I'm good at walking, I can walk very far, and I'm good at chilling too. I can do nothing all day, and I'm happy with it, mostly. I'm also very good at wanting to do a thing, like wanting to play lots of games, and wanting to draw lots of drawings, and wanting to gift like people stuff and so on, and reading books and going places and talking to people. But unfortunately, I'm very bad at actually doing a thing. Hi, Liz. Mana won. Mana's cooler. Wait, no, it's 50%. Oh, someone voted for Captain Snow, I guess. Well, I guess it's Mana then, if you want to be cool. If you've been this is another thing. If you've been calling me Snow or Sui for like 10 years, it's really weird if you suddenly switch. So please don't worry about it. But noted. Yeah. Oh, the train is also concluded. Thank you all for the hype train. Oh my god. You're so generous. But yeah, okay. Making decisions I'm very bad at, and planning I'm also very bad at, which you can tell by the fact that I made this all in one day. But I still do it, you know, I just have to hyper-focus, you know. If I have a week to do something, it'll be bad, but if I only have one day to do it, it'll be really good. I think that's how it works. I hate working out, and I'm pretty bad at horror games, which might be relevant for future slides, I don't know. Foreshadowing is a literary device, and I don't like spiders and syringes. It makes me cringe, like in pain and disgust. So I guess you could call it a phobia. And I'm also bad at giving compliments. Like, I'm trying to work on it, but whenever I look at other people's stuff and I wanna, you know, be positive and supportive, I'm really working on being better at that because I think about it for way too long. Do you have that? I hope I'm not the only one. Taking compliments is a different thing, right? At least you get compliments, but I want to give more compliments and be like appreciative of what other people do, I guess, without coming off as condescending or something like that. Sometimes my compliments apparently can be really weird as well, so I don't want to be a weirdo. I don't want to be a creep. I just want to be happy. Choo choo. Next commission with only 1 day to deliver. You know, that's why con drawings are not that bad for me, I think, because, you know, at least it's done. I have like an hour and then it's done. I don't dislike it, honestly. You're bad at horror games. What games are you good at? I'm not that good at games. I'm better than a non-gamer, but I'm not like a professional, right? You tell me. I don't know. Yeah. Now we get to likes and dislikes. More like random things. I like creating, obviously drawing, but also video editing is very fun, and animating and writing. I do a little bit of both, so all of these things are very fun to me. I like almost all animals except big spiders. I can appreciate big spiders even, but they scare me. And then, you know, there's stuff like ticks and fleas and bedbugs, and I wish bedbugs would just burn. Every single bedbug on this planet should just go up in flames right now. I think that would be a better place. Or mosquitoes or something, you know? Those things. I don't know if anyone likes those, to be honest. Double legend, by the way, and show off your 14 achievements? Never. I like food. That's what I wanted to say, you know, now. What I said earlier is that, you know, I was so sick yesterday from eating all that cake, but I got up in the morning and I still felt sick, but my brain was like, cake. It's right there. And I had to be, no, I can't eat more cake. Not okay. Water and sky is just things that I really like to look at, take photos of, and draw and see artwork of. I think water is just really pretty. So is the sky. I could look at clouds every day. Unfortunately, my window right now is a bit lower down and I can't see any sky. Your 1 day commission was what made me watch your stream. Aww. Always more cake? No, I didn't eat cake today. I couldn't. Cakes are really like in these cartoons where the smell grabs you and pulls you toward it. Yes, that's me, but with almost all food that I like. So it's a really hard time. Apart from that, I like dragons. I like Merlin FGO. I like ASMR and voice actors, but I'm not gonna go into it. If you know, you know, but some people, just in case you think it's like the cute girl cleans your ears kind of stuff, it's more like a different thing for me, so it's more technical, I suppose. Safer work, for sure. So yeah, maybe another time. What I don't like is cars and guns, and what could be even worse than cars and guns? Cars with guns. Isn't that smart? I put a tank up there. I hate parrying, I hate blocking, and I hate competitive games. I used to play a lot of League of Legends and Overwatch and stuff like that, and I can even watch League of Legends now, like Worlds and stuff, and enjoy it a little bit, but I just feel like it's a huge waste of my time, so I don't want to play them anymore. And I hate making salad. It's like a side thing, but it takes the most effort to make. I like salad, like eating it, but I hate making it. What's wrong with cute girl ear cleaning? I just mean that some people might think that's all it is, you know, and not that there's just more safe and normal things that you could listen to. Yeah, and Christmas music. I dislike Christmas music with a passion. 2 of the bad things are major mechanics of E33. Exactly! Which is why it's maybe a little bit unfair towards E33 that I had to play it. Cute girl whispering / ear cleaning are the best ASMR. Well, you know, I've heard those before, and I don't judge you for it. I've enjoyed that before, but I have a whole world to present to you if I ever make an ASMR presentation. Anyway, food. I'm not gonna go into everything here. I'm gonna remove Brian for a second. So you can see. But I just put like my favorite food and food I don't like on this slide. Big shout out to pancakes and ice cream and like applesauce and stuff and chocolate and mochi and dango and takoyaki and everything. I love food. And curry and tofu and milk and matcha and tea and coffee. Yeah, it's a lot of food. I just have a lot of food that I like, okay? Salmon. I wasn't gonna get into everything. Oh no, I'm getting way too excited talking about food. Anyway, I don't like junk food. I don't like to go to McDonald's or KFC or something like that. I'd rather not eat from there. Or kebab even. I don't really like it because you have these surprise knoppel. That is like gross when you eat it. When you eat bad meat. Yeah, that's why I don't like it. I don't like white chocolate or citrus flavors. Like I would eat a lemon cake, but I would never choose a lemon cake. Does that make sense? And yeah, cheese puffs, sorry. Cheese flavor and citrus flavor is just not my thing. I don't know why. No chips. I mean, I have some chips that I like, but I would never like go out of my way to order or eat them. You know what I mean? Cheese puffs are a no, a hard no actually. It's the only thing that I will not steal from Hero. White chocolate? Yeah, it's not actual chocolate, you know. I mean, it is chocolate, but you know, there's no cocoa in it. It's just fat and sugar. I see Japanese and Indian curry, but what about Mexican? Mexican curry? What is Mexican curry? You mean chili con carne? I mean, I like chili con carne, but it's not a curry. What is Mexican curry? Someone enlighten me. I did forget about like Thai curry. I don't eat Thai curry a lot, but I also like that. If I've ever eaten authentic one, I don't know, but the ones you get in Germany is pretty good. White chocolate is so good. You see, white chocolate is okay, but I would never decide to just eat white chocolate. Why would I? It's just like an extra drizzle. It's like decoration. It's not something I would choose to eat over dark chocolate. No. No white chocolate. Now Floof will leave forever. Why? Why? He can have all the cheese puffs and I will not steal any of them. It's curry from Mexico. Huh. I will eat any curry that is presented to me. Good. I feel the same. Unless it will kill me from heat. Mole? Mole? White chocolate is super unhealthy, but unhealthy tends to taste good. Yeah, I don't know. There's some things that are just too sweet for me, I guess. Nerfed on spices. Probably nerfed for spices in Europe, that's true, but I still like them, you know, without burning my tongue. Hi Homer, and hi Phantom as well. Talking about food with Screamy Club Industrial Metal thingy. It's Final Fantasy XIV. Hello. It's Sephiroth. Disobey. You're here for the heat? I like some heat, but yeah. I'm glad you all have your opinions on food. Keep them coming. You don't like mole but love curry? I don't know what the Mexican version is. No idea at all. White Stone Black. Sorry, I'm on a playlist right now that is not changing right now. Pineapple and pizza, yes or no? That's okay. I eat it. I've eaten it. It's fine. My favorite pizza is margarita or vegetable pizza, though. Sorry. Just classic Italian margarita is my favorite. Sophia is your favorite? Yeah, I have a hard time deciding between Sophia and Sephiroth because I can't do math. Oh, I should have put that to weaknesses, but I already had so many weaknesses I couldn't put math on it too. Bean curry? Bean curry. Bean curry? I don't know. Beans and curry is a thing, I suppose. But yeah, next up, anime and movies. I guess you can see for yourself. Once again, I'm not gonna review every single one of them, but an early one that really changed my... didn't change me, I guess, but like one that I cried to with a friend while watching it was Madoka Magica a long time ago, so that'll stick with me forever. We're also rewatching it right now. Nichijou is always a good, you know, thing to mention alongside Berserk and Made in Abyss, so people don't think you're insane. And yeah, I guess if I had to recommend you watch one thing from this list that you haven't seen yet, watch Kaiba, because I think it's really not that known, and when I watched it, I thought it was really cool. Princess Mononoke is my favorite Ghibli movie, and Tokyo Godfathers is my favorite Christmas movie. And my favorite... Well, I was thinking, do I know any movies with real people in it? And yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite, definitely. I don't know what other one I could mention though. Maybe like Harry Potter? I don't watch a lot of movies. And Into the Spider-Verse was so good, or is so good. I'm so excited for it, actually. I forgot that there was another one coming out. But yeah, I don't think it's surprising that I like The Lion King. Maybe that's the root of all my issues. I came to life, The Lion King released, and that was like my whole life decided on one path forward. What's Kaiba? It's, you can look it up. We don't have time. I mean, maybe we have time. I'm just concerned that it's gonna take too long. But it's like artsy and about people who... Was it like trade memories, or like memories are able to be put into like USB stick like things and be traded, and so people can experience things just by inserting the memory into their head. And it's super cute, like style wise, but very adult story and like stuff that happens wise. Yeah. Chicho's the one that makes you seem insane? Wow, there. Stop right there. Have you seen City? No. You'll make me watch it? Big Walk? I don't know if I want to play Big Walk. We'll see what the internet thinks about it. But yeah, games. When it comes to games, Wind Waker was one of the first games that was like big for me when I got a GameCube. And my first GameCube game was that. I never had an N64 because I was too young. And one of my first PlayStation games was Klonoa 2. So that's a very dear game of mine. But it's really good. So, you know, I mean, most of you know that I like Klonoa 2 already. And I played it on stream as well. But if you like kind of older or like a little bit like a twinge of sadness, you know, in a cute video game, then I would definitely recommend it. And one of my first Pokemon games was Pokemon Silver, although I don't know if I had Silver before Red and Blue and Yellow. I was too young to remember. But when I say Pokemon, I basically mean each and every single Pokemon game. I played most of them, and I guess I'm just like a Pokemon human now. It will never change. Sorry. And Dragon Guard, she's insane. Well, to be fair, yeah, I haven't played Dragon Guard 1 to the end, but I have technically played Dragon Guard 3 to the end, so that counts, and I love it very much. Not because of the gameplay, but because of other things. And yeah, you already know Xenoblade Chronicles I also played on stream. And those are games I already knew though. The only game that was new on here that we played on stream was Void Stranger. Void Stranger is a game that I didn't know about, played on stream blind, and it's now one of my favorite games. The soundtrack's amazing. If you don't know it, don't look it up. You'll be spoiled. Just watch like a Super Eye Patch video about it or something. Super Eye Patch will. And stop at the spoiler mark. Yeah, where's E33? We're gonna get to it. You must like jelly donuts. I do like, well, I don't like donuts actually, but I like onigiri. But yeah, music I'm gonna get even less into because, you know, what's the point? But if you wanna look at this and judge me for the future, then feel free to. I mostly listen to Japanese music and especially Eve, but I tried putting hearts, like I tried putting a heart to people that I appreciate especially, and then I would have put one to up here as well, and then I would have put one here as well, and then I would have put one here as well, and then I realized like I'll just put a heart next to every single one of them if I try doing that, so I'll just leave it as it is. Yeah, I love every Japanese artist on this list. And I also listen a lot to game soundtracks, as you can hear right now with Final Fantasy XIV, but Xenoblade Chronicles has a great soundtrack, and lots of Pokemon soundtracks are really cool, and there's just too many to list. And the only German band that I have in mind that I like is the Ärzte. I don't listen to a lot of German music, but that's the one that I think is like, okay, yeah, no, I can put this on here. And then there's like an 80s playlist that Hiro and I can listen to, and there's some really cool like English pop rock 80s 90s music that I also like, but I couldn't list it yet. Like I don't know who it is and what the songs are called, but you know. LP Linkin Park. But yeah, and Ashcop mentioned, yeah, I was like, oh, I looked at my Spotify and thought, like, looked through what I was listening to in the past 5 years, and then I was like, oops. And Ashcop comes up a lot. 80s music is full of one-off wonder bangers, it feels like. Might be. Like, but there's a lot of really famous ones, right? You mean LP is Linkin Park, right? Been at 3 concerts? That's cool. Oh god, we're already at gold. But I've already been streaming for like 40 minutes, so it's fine. Highly recommend My Chemical Romance music. Yeah, I probably listened to some of their songs. Like, don't get me wrong, I know more artists from like single songs, but Linkin Park is a band that's like, okay, I can listen to like 5, 6, 7, 8 songs of them, and I think they're amazing. But there's other ones like Bring Me the Horizon, Rise Against, but then, you know, I have to dig for names, and it'll only be like 2 songs I know from them, you know? But I'm sure I have listened to them once or twice, or thrice upon a time. Kinda funny how I've been listening to Absolute Territory only because the intro to Brutus Engage. Don't know what that is. What Linkin Park songs are your evergreens? Numb, Faint, oh god, let me check. Me and names, help. Hero, help me. numb. For sure. In the end, it's alright. Bleed it out. Link in park. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. Ba, ba. Yeah, bleed it out, faint, numb. In the end, I think I forgot about. What was it? Somewhere I Belong? No, I'm not sure which one it was. But some of them make me really sad, so I try not to listen to them too much. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You're on your own. Okay, okay. Oh, Team Fortress stuff. I see. I've heard it mentioned before. But yeah. Okay. Goals. My stream goal from the start was to beat lots of games in my backlog as well. And I've been working on it. Unfortunately, a lot of the games I am trying to work on are very long. Like JRPGs, like Xenoblade Chronicles. Or, you know, Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, and so on. And yeah, so it's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna be here for a while. Don't worry. I won't stop as long as there's stuff I can still play. Goal, you know, number 2 is to make big bucks because I'm unemployed, so I have to work on that on the side. Maybe through streaming, maybe through other means, who knows, but I'm working on it. I want to make a YouTube video, and I've already started. I've started writing a script for Claire Obscure review/opinion piece, because, you know, if you know, you know, it didn't really hit with me, and I feel like I have a point. But it's gonna be a lot of work, oh god. So that'll take a while. But in general, I'd like to make some more YouTube videos, maybe if they can be a bit shorter. But judging from the stuff that I like to watch, it'll probably be very long. Oh boy. Steam libraries tend to keep growing. Yep, yep. And we'll get to the games. Don't worry. A more short-term goal is to make art for friends and creators I like, for like smaller VTubers, and yeah, like I've already started. I made some foogies for some friends that I play Friends Up with, and I'm not done yet, so I'll keep working on that. One day, if I can arrange the right equipment for it, I would like to fiddle around with some ASMR stuff. But, you know, I don't think I can do the waifu part. I think we'll just have to do something like I cook something, or I create weird creatures from clay, or something like that. I brew a potion, whatever, you know, these kinds of things. Would it be Joseph Anderson length? I hope not. I could, trust me, I think I could, but that would be a lot. I might be unemployed, but I'm trying to change it, not fall into a rabbit hole of creating like a video of 6 hours. Hope you try to put some humor into it. Of course. I can't, you know, I'm not at uni anymore. You have to be really dry when you write for uni, but I think I'm always kind of on the edge of making it personal with these things. To hear rating ASMR when, oh man. Roomba ASMR stream when I'm very surprised that there's not 1,000 Roomba spams, so thank you, thank you. Please don't spam the chat right now because I have to read the chat right now. You're doing really good. Audiobook. So, the audiobook part is more of like a scenario, right? Where I write a story and then I play it out and I can add sound effects, like make it a little story, like almost like a visual novel, but it's just a video, you know what I mean? I would love to do that as an idea for the future. And yeah, I want to do more commissions. I want to get faster. I want to get more efficient. I want to get more secure with my skill and what I can do so that I don't have to sit there yeah, agonizing over whether it looks good or not. Time to claim 5+ future commission slots. You already have slots. I can't. Please. Oh, you just have to tell me what. You already paid me. I will not forget. I said I would be good at forgetting. Maybe I lied. It's okay not to comply with waifu stuff. It's not a matter of compliance, it's a matter of ability. If I could make mega bucks with doing the waifu bit, maybe I would do it. I don't know. And yeah, I want to have fun and entertain you. And I think that's the most important part, right? I'm having fun streaming. Most of the time, when I don't get hit in the face repeatedly by enemies in Clair Obscure. But if you're here and you're enjoying it, then that's all I need. And yeah, we said we'd do a retrospective on all the games that we have played on this channel so far. And I have that prepared. Don't you worry. Oh god, I have to put it like here. Yes! It works! Can you believe it? Where's my window? Here we go. I made a tier list. I guess I should be above it. Yes, that looks right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you want me to repeat all the games. We'll see when we are on the tier list, right? So it's a lot of games, but it's also it's alright actually. It's been 2 years, 2.5 if we don't count affiliate, but it's a good handful of games. And I have the Snuo tier for Klonoa 2 because, you know, it's one of my favorite games from childhood and it will never change. I cannot really judge it against something new. So that would be an example of a game that just, you know, I can't judge it barely, even if I wanted to. It's an older game, it's a jump and run, it has a story that I really like. It makes me feel things. Making me want to play Clair Obscure again? Really? You believe if they made a remake and called it Clonua? No! It's already a remake. Are you a fan? Are you a fan? Like, I don't think it's okay. We're gonna get to it, right? Clair Obscure is... This is ordered... approximately by order that I played them in. So Clair Obscure is relatively recent. And I guess I'll just start with Nier Replicant version 1. Something. I think I'd put it in Snuo tier because I just love it. I think I would put it in A tier for being a good game otherwise. I think, like, I'm struggling to separate my personal feelings about it with the rational, like, is it a good game or not? I think I should put it in here as well. Okay, we're not gonna have very many games today that are gonna go in the bad tier, to be honest. Hi Timutamoon, thank you. I had a good day. Thank you very much. You haven't played Replicant yet? It's in your pile of shame. I played the original as well, so it's been with me for a very long time, right? So it's kind of unfair as well. It's kind of one of my favorite games anyway, and judging it against games that are newer that I haven't bonded with so much is a bit difficult. But next up is Elden Ring, and I would put Elden Ring in S tier, not because I personally like the story or love any of the characters, because honestly, if you ask me what the plot of Elden Ring was and what the characters were about, I honestly have no idea. I played it from start to finish, I played the DLC, and I had a great time. I grew so much. I feel like I'm a much better gamer now than I was before. And I needed some help. Like, Hiro always told me what area to go next to when I was a bit lost. And it was just a great help, I guess. You know, I don't want to get backseated, but if I was completely on my own, like with any FromSoft game, I tend to get a little lost and frustrated because I don't know, like, am I meant to be here? Where am I going? You know, do I even have to go? Can I not just quit the game and be happy? But I think Elden Ring was a great game. It felt very fair, to be honest. The only enemy that I legitimately raged at was this weird, like, pincer. It was like an eye. It was like magical. Like a scorpion, but with like a pincer or an eye. I don't know if you know what I mean. That was bullshit, because it didn't feel like it was supposed to be strong, and it took me so long to beat it. But yeah. They tried to like FromSoft games, but I bounce off of them so hard. I had that with every Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Sekiro. But Elden Ring was different. So I am willing to give the other ones a shot again at some point, but I'm also still very intimidated and traumatized by them. It's gonna be a tough time. Anyway, the next one, Sekiro mentioned, yeah, is Pokemon Black and White 2. And I think we didn't finish it. It was meant to be a Nuzlocke, but I think I'm gonna put it in A tier because I think it's a very good Pokemon game. The last 2D handheld Pokemon game. And to be fair, it doesn't have N in it. Maybe if it had... I mean, it does have N in it, but not to the same extent as the first title. You know what I mean. But I think it's a very good Pokemon game. And the only problem is that on stream I didn't get to finish it because other games got in the way and took the spotlight. Somehow that list seems... biased? Biased. Ah, biased. Yeah, well, it is biased. Because I'm making it. Wind Waker. We played Wind Waker on stream. It was a replay for me. I played the original as well as the HD remaster. We played it on Hero or Master mode or whatever. And because it's one of my favorite games of all time, it has to go in the snoozer tier. So I guess my goal for the future is to actually play more games that I haven't played yet on stream. But yeah, this is one of them. The Coffin of Andy and Lele is the first game on here, apart from Elden Ring, I guess, that I haven't played before at all. And I know. Okay, I know. But, hear me out. At first, I didn't like it at all. But the more I played it, when I got to the end, and I didn't play the latest 2 chapters, I have to do that still. At that point, suddenly I felt like, wait a minute. Why do I suddenly feel like attached? What happened? So yeah, I'll get back to it. I'll put it in B tier. Timely graphic style, yeah. The music too. Oculus, hi! Welcome in. Thank you for coming, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Andy and Lily is certainly unique, but pretty fun. It was interesting. I went the bad route. I went down the spicy route as well. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll play it on my own. Also, yeah. Okay, here's more of the same kind of thing. Little Goody Two Shoes. I was like excited for this game. It's one of the first like proper. Oh, this looks like a big indie title game that we played here. But I did not like it very much. It was very stressful. But to be fair, I think there is a game that is meant to come before it that I had no idea existed. So maybe if you're a fan of the game that came before it, or if you're a game of RPG maker like horror games in general, then play the game before it, and then play Little Goody Two Shoes, and maybe you'll have a better experience than I. I just felt like it was very punishing and very stressful, and I didn't have the stamina to like 100% it, but I got like two romances and like 2 or 3 or 4 endings, I think, but not every ending, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I like to play games to the end, or at least like some endings, to judge if I actually like them or if they redeem themselves, you know. Never heard of that game. Screenshots look nice though. It looks nice, but the game itself wasn't that fun for me. Another game I was very excited about that looked like, wow, finally we're gonna make all the decisions right. It's a game solely focused on the narrator and the decisions you make. And it's about a princess and it looks kind of creepy. I felt like this would be so cool. This would be like a game totally for me that I always wanted to play. But it just kind of completely fell flat for me. And I don't know. I've had some run-ins with people who really like it. But the response I got from telling them that I didn't really enjoy it was that must be a me issue, and that made me upset. So, Slay the Princess fans, you have something to make up for, you know. Just tell me what you like about it, and maybe I can understand, but I felt condescended to by the game and by its fans. So, yeah, it goes in the meh tier. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah. I don't know. There was a lot of decisions, but it didn't feel like any significant change happened that made me care about it. I started it, but have not finished. I also, okay, to be fair, I have a lot of endings that are still missing, but it just feels like I'm going through a checklist of things I have to do, and I don't feel any connection to the story at all, so I guess that's the issue. Another game, this is a bit of a question mark, to be honest. Another game that we didn't finish, and I also haven't finished, is Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, or Super Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So I probably should not have put this on here, because I can't really judge it, but I kinda expect it to be good. Better than Black and White 2 even. I just have to get to it. I just have to finish it. My preliminary judgment will be that it's an A tier, okay? Because it would look bad if it was in B tier. But the music is good. She has a Monster Girl version as a plush. It's a must-have. I see. I see your priorities. Now, Okay. Like I already said, Void Stranger, first game that... one of the games that I did not know existed. That I played on stream blind. That Hero just told me, I saw this game in someone's video or stream, and it looked like something you would like. And then I started playing it, and it like blew my socks off. So I'm putting it in S tier. Above Elden Ring, not because I think like one is better than the other as a game, but because personally Void Stranger appeals to me more. Oh my god, a raid! Hi Laplace, thank you for the raid! I'm doing a for fun debut stream for my 2nd anniversary right now, and you're invited. Oh, I don't know if I should say this right now, but technically the Ask Me Anything link, you know, is still open. If you have been inspired by any of the things you've seen thus far and want to ask me a question, the link for the Ask Me Anything still works. So make of that what you will. Wish Super Mystery Dungeons carried by nostalgia, in your opinion? That could be true, but I like nostalgia. But yeah, if you need to raid and run, sorry. That's totally fine. I hope you had a great stream. Playing Pal World. What does Snow mean? You mean? Snow? Oh man, that's a long story. That's me. It's a nickname, okay? Just it's a nickname. Welcome in, kid, as well. Thank you. You probably can post links. I can post the link. I'll post the link. Where is it? Here you go. Snow. Snow Island and Snow. Captain Snow, that's right. Captain to you. Thank you, Laplace. Alright, where were we? Alright, see, I forgot about this one completely. But then I realized I don't remember if I had any more collab games that we played together that were like technically an RPG or like a story based, but this is Dragon's Crown. Do you remember Dragon's Crown? Okay, so hear me out. Dragon's Crown, I don't think it's a bad game, but the fact that I didn't remember it, I think I'm gonna have to put it in C tier. It's nothing against the game or the collab we had. I think I just remember the friends we made along the way. Sorry. Void Stranger was how I found your channel. It was already an incredible game to me, but it's also special because of the connection it's led to. Thank you! Yeah, I also feel like a lot of people found me when I was playing Void Stranger, so... Well, a lot for my size, you know, so... I'm very happy. And I like the community, I guess. I'm not active in any communities, but every time I'm on that Discord server, it's a pretty good time. Yeah. It's your list. Yeah, it's my list, like, make your own. But honestly, yeah, nothing against the game. I just don't really I didn't really have any story moments with it or any, like, crazy gameplay moments with it, so it was alright. And, alright, next up, Xenoblade Chronicles. This is, once again, just one of my favorite games that I had already played off stream, and I just wanted to play it on stream because I eventually want to play every Xenoblade Chronicles on stream, so it had to be done. And I love it because it's one of my earlier, well, it's not really early, but I have fond memories of playing it. So I will always have those. This is basically the nostalgia tier, okay? But yeah. Alright. Date Everything. Date Everything is a fun game. I think I'll put it here. I didn't finish Date Everything, and I think that's because the game doesn't really make it clear what you're meant to do exactly, apart from date everything. So after some time it just becomes...
skill issue.
But after some time, it just becomes like, okay, I need to date this thing and that thing and that thing. And I feel like that's just how you get to the end of the game. You literally just date everything. And I just haven't finished it yet. Like, it's funny, but that's mostly it. There's a lot of fun voice acting in the game, so I really appreciate it. See, the meh tier is meh, you know? None of these were appalling to me. Even if Dragon's Crown is C tier, it's not a bad game still. I'm being super mild, okay? Oh, no worries, Lovelace. Thank you for popping in. And have a good night. The title is kind of the quest maker, that is true. Was that the game with the sexy heater? The heater? I don't remember. I like the air fryer because of the voice actor. He's spicy, no mild. Well, spicy is, you know, I guess for you Dragon's Crown and C tier is spicy. But the point is that we haven't really played any games that I have to be super spicy about, right? There's no point. I don't know if I will ever. We'll see. Mouthwashing. Mouthwashing was good. Probably A tier. But I've only done one playthrough, and I have not gotten a lot of achievements. I got like so little achievements in mouthwashing that I feel like I have to do a second playthrough. But I thought it was really good. We played that on our special spooky stream, where I did a spooky marathon and played horror games or spooky games all day. And instead of just playing an hour of mouthwashing, I played all of mouthwashing, and I think that says a lot, right? I'm not a horror game person, but it was more than just a horror game, right? I think you know what I mean. Very interesting and stylish as well. Oh, I put Pokemon Channel on here. We didn't finish that either, but it goes in the snore tier, okay? Pokemon Channel goes in the snore tier, alright? No discussions, no arguments about this. Oh, Hollow Knight. Yeah, okay, look, this is a big one. I think Hollow Knight goes between Void Stranger and Elden Ring. I think the big benefit that both Elden Ring and Hollow Knight have is that I feel like I've become stronger. I've become better at something by playing those games. If I hadn't played Elden Ring before Hollow Knight, I would have had a much harder time. And I think scale-wise and aesthetics-wise, Hollow Knight is a bit more my thing than Elden Ring. Like, it fits me more. But they were kind of the same when it comes to me knowing what's going on. You know, I know I'm going to the Elden Tree or something, or I'm gonna become the Elden Lord, maybe? I don't know. And there's like finger people around. And then Hollow Knight, it's like, well, I guess I'm the Hollow Knight? Or am I? And then I just finished the game and I feel like, damn, that was crazy. But I have no idea what just went on. I'm not like a big lore junkie, I guess. But it was good. Love the German localization of Pokemon Channel simply because they dodged the whole Daddy Does issue by abbreviating all specific articles with D. See, I didn't even know that. Squish the bugs, that's the story. I like the end, you know, at least the end did not disappoint. Just like with the end of, I think the end of Elden Ring base game was a letdown for me, but the end of DLC, that was celebratory. Yeah. I love the Souls games, but the story is ass in your opinion. Hollow Knight copying it, story style is also ass. I was thinking that Claire Obscure also tries to do that thing where you pick up obscure messages a lot and you don't know what to make of it unless you read the wiki or some shit, but that worked the least for me. At least in Hollow Knight and Elden Ring, there is no story that's being shoved in your face. But in Expedition 33, that's exactly what the game is about. So the fact that everything is so, like... we're gonna get to it, right? But the fact that everything is so obscured intentionally just makes it more annoying to me. Yeah, anyway. Oh, okay. The Last Campfire. Someone gifted this to me. And Putty and Floof, which is very generous, obviously. But I do want to be honest. Like, I won't say this game was great just because someone gifted it to me. But I'm still thankful that you gifted it to me. I think it was Karasu. And, yeah, I just... You know, it's like a tablet game, puzzle game. The narration was nice, but I felt like it was very melodramatic and it didn't really do anything for me. I feel like the voice actress did a good job narrating it, but what she narrated was not that interesting. And the puzzles were fine, they weren't too crazy. I just kind of went through it and did the stuff, and then it was over. So it tried to be a bit of a journey thing, as in Journey the game, I feel like. So after playing Void Stranger, I guess playing other puzzle games is a bit... it's a high bar to clear. Or Baba Is You. It's like the only two puzzle games like that I played is Void Stranger and Baba Is You, so... it's tough. But... hi Maki! Welcome in! And then we have One Shot. Okay. Okay. Listen. One Shot was cute. I feel like maybe this is a game that would have benefited from me playing it on my own on a quiet night. Alone. And maybe I'll replay it. And maybe it'll then get a higher score. But I feel like it does not compare in length or scale or like ingenuity, you know, of other games I would put in that category. Probably. May I interest you in Steven's Sausage Roll? Is that a game? Is that a puzzle game? Did you fill out the form? Did you fill out the games poll? It's too late now, but you could have put it on there. When I first came into your stream, my first thought was about One Shot. I can see that. I accept that because of the scarf and, you know, cat and everything. But I had never played it and it was not an inspiration for me, but it's nice. It's nice, right? It makes me go, oh, that was nice. And that's it, I guess. But the Roomba, yes, that's why we have the Roomba now. At least you got the Roomba out of it. It is the puzzle game. I can look into it. But now we look into Kirby and the Forgotten Land that we played on stream. I had also played most of it off stream before and then replayed it on stream to finish it. And I think it's a good game. It's a nice little game. It'll be hard to put it above or below. I think it looks really nice. Has good gameplay. It was a bit shorter than I thought it would be. Not gonna lie. Maybe this is better. but Cubby was much needed. Ah, Jono, hi! We're doing a tier list of all the games I've played so far on stream right now. Let me be unhinged. I'm bad at remembering this. It's birthday today. It's not today, but it's fine. I intentionally didn't say which day it was in public because, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you don't want all your data to be out there. But, yep, we're celebrating today. Hi! Oh, right! Oh my god. I'll leave you to each other for a moment. Okay, I'll give you a moment. All right. It Takes Two. Oh my god, It Takes Two. Okay, we played It Takes Two with Hero on stream, and I'm really torn on this because gameplay-wise, I would put it in A, but because the two main characters were so annoying, I would put it in meh. No, I'll put it in high B tier because it was fun to play, but the characters drag it down a lot. Maybe it's additionally fun because we could make fun of them for it, but I have to decrease some points, okay? Take off some points. I'll put this as well. So yeah, looks better. Divorce Simulator, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Oh, Resident Evil Requiem. Look, like I said, I'm not good with horror games, but this did give me some kind of kick. I'll get to you. So I was very scared in the grace parts of the game at the start, and it was really good. Actually, I think this game is really good. It's probably an S, but I felt like when I got out of the mansion and was playing mostly as Leon, it was a little bit boring. I feel like I don't like just running around with a shotgun and killing zombies all that much. So I have to put it in A tier. So I feel like if it had been just the mansion, or if it had kept going like that longer, it would have been an S tier. So I guess that's a good gauge of, you know, what Resident Evil you can expect of me. Yeah, I was thinking what other collab games I might be forgetting about, but I just didn't think of Smash Bros. As like as Brawl as like a game, but I guess you're right. But once again, it's more, I don't know, it's not really something I would compare to as a game that has an actual story. It's just Brawl. You know what I mean? First person to demand less Leon. Okay, look. For my mental health, Leon was amazing, but his gameplay was kinda not my thing. I guess, you know, he can be in the cutscenes, but then, you know, for playing, I need to be without him again. He can come and save me when the level's over, I guess. In the safe room, we can hang out in the safe room together. Yeah. Would have been higher if you had installed Shirtless Leon mod. No, I'm not like that. It's okay to be like that, but I'm not like that. No. Oh well. The roundhouse kicks would make first person blah. I don't know. I don't know if it is the first person. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe first person is scarier. Maybe that's a big part of it. But I like the sneaking around and crafting things and the more puzzly aspects of Resident Evil over the I just shotgun them or snipe them or something like that. Or suddenly a door closes and there's 20 zombies in the room or something like that. We will get through this scene. Yeah, I don't even remember. You see, I'm very good at forgetting things. Maybe I should have put that as a weakness too. But I needed more strengths. I need more strengths, you guys. Next up. Pokopia. Pokopia, I haven't finished yet. But I'm gonna put it in S tier. It's a great game. Worth it. 100%. Listening to the soundtrack, actually, like, I looked through the soundtrack, right? And to create my own playlist. And I got to the credits song, and I haven't even been at the credits song yet, but it actually made me tear up, and I was like, what is wrong with me? Something happened to me. I don't know what it is, but this game is just so comfortable and so sad at the same time. Oh, I'm not prepared for the ending. We will have to get you to play 7 or 8 then, but I don't like the concept of them, but maybe we will one day. Photocopia next to those brutally hard games is hilarious. It's just that great. It's just that great. Oh boy. Expedition 33. Here I'm torn as well. Because I don't think it's a bad game. Genuinely. It just really pisses me off. So I'm really struggling to rate it. If I turned off all my, like, personal opinions and grudges about the writing and stuff, and, like, my inability to parry, I'd probably give it, like, an 8 out of 10. But I feel like, for me, it lost so much of its value. It's your list. Oh man, it's so rough. Because I don't think it's a worse game than Date Everything. Maybe it's a worse game than It Takes Two. This feels right. This feels right. You know? This just feels right. Here it comes. Yeah. I think that's where it sits for now. Without having gone to a wiki, without having gone to a "this is why the game is amazing" video, without having read up on any lore or anything like that, it's just like rough. Maybe it's better than It Takes Two. I don't know. I feel like the most fun I've had in a game was suddenly in Renwar's drafts. And that is the only time. But at that point, is it sunk cost fallacy? You played it, you rated how you feel, at least you played it. Yeah. Because It Takes Two had some genuinely cool, like, co-op, mechanically, physically fun game mechanics. And Expedition 33, for me, had a few bugs and things where I was like, well, it's an indie game, so I have to forgive them. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I guess we'll leave it at that, huh? So... Alright. This is the last game. I don't know. I think I didn't forget anything. At least of the games that span over multiple streams, because I went through my streaming history on one of those sites, and this is all I could find. So Pokemon Legends Arceus. I didn't play it all on stream, but I played the endings on stream, which saved you a lot of time, and it was a lot of fun for me. Honestly, good game. Yeah. It looks like shit. It looks like shit, but it's a really good game. It's, to put into perspective, if you hadn't heard this before, Pokemon Legends Arceus is now officially the first Pokemon game I have ever played, and I have played a lot of Pokemon games, that I single-handedly, without anyone's help, completed the complete Pokédex and saw all the endings. Well, not counting the shiny charm thing where you have to max out all the research on every Pokemon. I could do that, but I'm not gonna. But I feel like, yeah, it was a really nice journey with all its warts and stuff. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. And that is the tier list so far. If I had to put Brawl in it, I'd probably put it above Dragon's Crown, just because I had a connection to the characters in Brawl, and I like Sakurai games. I think I have a bit of a bias for Sakurai games, but yeah, probably B tier, low B tier, because it's fine. Just the story mode, right? So yeah, I will download this. Download. Yippee! Alright, I have already croaked a lot, but we're not done yet. Did you know there was a poll, a survey that I put on my Discord, where you could vote for all the games that you would like to see next, of all the games that I own and plan on playing. So basically, I want to play all of these games in theory, but I don't know what to do next because I'm bad at making decisions, and I let you influence me a little bit. So just because the game on the #1 spot is on the #1 spot doesn't mean that we play it next. But I think this is very valuable market research for myself to help me decide what I want to play next soon, put in the queue, etc. And we had like 15 people this time. It was anonymous, obviously, so I don't know who voted for what. So let's get into it, shall we? So on the... I didn't put, you know, I cut off at six votes. So this is like space number 4, I think. 6 votes each had Chrono Trigger, Silk Song, Transistor, Bastion, and Papers, Please. Honestly, didn't expect Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is the single JRPG that everyone who voted on the JRPGs wanted to see, which wasn't even half the people that voted. So, yeah. Majora's Mask. Hey, we're not done yet with the slide. Look. 7 votes each had Armored Core 6, Hades, Celeste, and the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe content, because we already played the base game. And yeah, I can see that you want me to suffer. But I'm up for it. I want to play these games eventually, and I know some of them will be a bit more painful than the other ones, but Armored Core looks really cool, so yeah. 8 votes go to the Metal Gear series, whichever game I have to play first. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but the problem with the Metal Gear series is that I don't own any of the games. Snake? Yep. And you know what? I thought the Metal Gear series would take the #1 space because it was leading with 8 votes for so long. But sending them now. No, wait. You don't know. There's one more spot. There's one more spot in #1. Can you guess what it is? Guess now. I'll give you some time. Palworld. Sorry, it's not Palworld. But I knew you voted for that. Minesweeper. Nikobara series. Pinball? What are these votes? Cruelty Squad? I don't know what that is. That sounds like the only genuine vote. Yakuza. Oh, Yakuza! Oh, I didn't even put that on the list. We have Yakuza 0, I think. Sorry. But close. But no cigar. Vamos. My god. Okay, I'm gonna press the button. Are you ready? #1 spot that everyone wanted with 9 votes or something. I think. Resident Evil 2! Yippee! Oh, am I gonna suffer? On a scale from 1 to 10, am I gonna suffer? With 10 being the most suffering. More Leon, that's true. More Leon. Thank you everyone for participating. I have more. Don't run yet. But yeah. I want to play all of these games. I don't know how often I can say that, but I guess we'll play Resident Evil maybe a little sooner than I expected. At least we have that game. Yeah, didn't bother to animate these, but the most surprising votes for me was that, you know what on the other slide? 6, these games, Silksong, Papers, Please, Chrono Trigger, these got 6 votes. More games got 5 votes, but the most surprising to me were Fear and Hunger and Trauma Center Under the Knife, because like the fact you even know these games is very cool, and I do want to play them, or try them at least. Speaking of suffering, but yeah, Majora's Mask, I just put that there because Putty likes it, to be honest. And I'm impressed that you managed to get 5 people who want to see it, of course. And The World Ends With You. I had so many games on the list. Final Fantasies, Atelier, Tales of, Persona even. None of them got more than these games, which surprised me. And yeah, honorable requests, Outer Wilds. I know that I should play that. I'm unspoiled, mostly. But I don't own it, so I didn't put it on the list. So I really do want to play Outer Wilds. I'll just have to acquire it on a sale or something, I guess. Completely missed the poll. I would have voted for Majora's Mask. Oh man. Well, I'll play it one day. When I feel like it. And yeah, whoever voted for Panzer Dragoon, I've heard of this game before, but thank you for requesting it, because this is one of those games that I will put on my list of RPGs to play one day in my life, because it looks cool, but I have no idea if anyone ever played this game, but I really want to try it out. How are you gonna play The World Ends With You? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Good question, because I own the DS version, but I can't capture my DS. So I have to get creative with it. Thank you for popping in, Putty. Have a good food, but wait! No, it's fine. Go forth. It's okay. Have a good dinner. Or lunch. No? Okay, you're waiting. Well, okay. Quick note. I've already played Baldur's Gate 3 and Digimon Cyber Sleuth, so I won't replay them on stream. Hiro really wants me to play Sekiro, so Sekiro mentioned. The saddest video game poll deaths of all time with 0 votes. This time goes to Pokemon Channel, Final Fantasy Type 0, and Atelier
I am the
Ryza.
cake. Wait, I am the cake? Are you gonna eat me? Help.
It's really sad that no one voted for Pokemon Channel, but that's because, you know, that's why it's ensnured here, because I love it anyway. I'll play it on my own. I don't care. I'll have a fun time with Pikachu, watching the Pichu brothers, watching the Shiggy shopping channel. Okay, you may now go. Woody, thank you. Do you consider Animal well? I do consider it, but I don't own it. And, you know, considering I know I own a lot of other games, I'm not buying Animal well just yet for the price it's currently being sold at. If it falls under like 10 or 5 euros, I will probably buy it. If your DS is patched, you can get software available. Yeah, it'll be a lot of effort to stream from my DS, I think. I thought I voted for Pokemon Channel and Ryza. I guess you didn't. It didn't come through, but I did receive your wishes, I believe. Thank you, Rhymes. Hello. Dream Channel. Even if it had gotten 1 vote, it would have only been 1 vote. I'm sorry. But yeah. Still, I repeat myself, but I want to play all these games one day eventually. So just because they got 0 votes this time doesn't mean I won't randomly start playing them one day. Don't worry about it. This is just for me, for my market research, you know. I only didn't vote for them because I figured other people would, and I didn't want to check every single JRPG. I would. Streaming your DS to PC, not streaming from your PC? Yeah, I'm not sure if I can do it. We can try to chat about it later, I guess. But I do own it, so that's good. It's okay, Dos. I would love to play all the games at once, but unfortunately I cannot. And we've been yapping for 1.5 hours, but I didn't ask me anything on Marshmallow. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, but I tried my best to send it, like, to ping people and to retweet it, and I even borrowed Umbra's Discord for some more questions, perhaps. Possibly is for me, please. So we have a lot of questions though. So we shall get to them. Let me take a sip. I made a coffee before stream. I have not drank a single sip from it, and it's probably a bad idea at this point, but I'll still drink it. Final Fantasy Type 0 was such a fun time, not a great game, but one of my favorites. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind when they're not great, but I have some knowledge about it. I have a special edition of the game with like the guidebook, like a manga and cards, tarot cards and everything, and I just never played the game. I'm so sorry. Hope I didn't spam you too much with questions. No, I'll go through them. We'll go through them. I might skip over some a bit quicker than over others, and then we'll be done by the end of it. It's gonna be fine. My people better have asked some questions. They did. I know they did. And technically, you can still ask questions right now. Just make sure that you are not being a bit too silly. Alright? Thought you meant there was no questions? What do you mean no questions? No. There's lots of questions. Alright. Let's start, shall we? Are you playing... As you're playing Sekiro next, what game are you playing after that? I think we can ignore this question based on what we have just witnessed in the presentation. But I might play Sekiro, okay? I might play Sekiro one day. I just didn't put it on the form because I hate parrying. Why do you want me to suffer so much? I can't parry. The next question. When will Brian show his true form? I believe he is already showing us his true and ultimate
right
form.
No now.
Yes. See? He's already the best he can be. Did you see him on the starting soon screen? On the anniversary art I made? I think he turned out very cute. But thank you for the question. Gamble all? Gamble all. Oh no, I lost all my points. All in, boys. Oh no, we're on the losing seed. No way. All right, next question. What is this? I swear I
am
did
currently
not...
being a Super Brian Jin 3 Frog God Super Jinbrian. I require more training in the hyperbolic cheese chamber to advance to the next form.
See, I did not rig it. I am not rigging it. This is just how it went. What is this? Why is everyone losing? I did not change anything. Alright, next question. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, but thank you for the question. Who would win in a fight? 100 Brian-sized Suis or 1 Sui-sized Brian? I think since our size difference is significant, but not that significant, I think 100 Brian-sized Suis would still win. Because Brian is like football size, right? Basketball size, even. Wah. Oh my god, Floof won! Biased. Oh man. Thank you. But I must stress that the points you gamble in Stream Elements are not channel points. So it has no effect on whether you can Roomba or not. Sorry. Oh, you went again and lost them all. I see. Sorry. I got it. Which anime
Quack
pet...
the Floof and Mana 2.
Quack. Which anime pet would Brian be jealous of? I don't know, Brian. Can you think of anything? This question is kind of for you. Maybe any Pokemon, because I would love to have a Pokemon. Thought you were going to increase Roomba price? Yeah, I thought so too.
Sakamoto.
Sakamoto, that's a good one. Because Sakamoto's really cute. And lives a nice life, I suppose. Kyubey, is Kyubey a pet? I don't know. Why would you be jealous of Kyubey? That doesn't make any sense. Let's go past this question quick. What's the weirdest reference photo you've ever had to Google?
I have not yet turned a girl into a magical girl, so all those cats and stuff are having one up on me.
Oh. You're good as you are, Brian. Don't worry about it. This is a weird one, because I would
Fun
have to
fact.
show you something, right?
Before Mana became Strummer, her Discord avatar was Sakamoto.
I just got avatar is still Sakamoto. I don't know. Honestly, I don't use references enough. I guess making my own reference might be the weirdest thing, right? I have a bunch of reference photos in a folder that says references that I never open when I need it. I think everyone does that. Just collect this as a reference. Oh, like save, 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 save. That looks cool. I should use it in the drawing. Put in that folder, and then you just forget about it forever. And the next time you need someone...
I am fine as I am, but I really need to point a 14-year-old at some eldritch horror like a cruise missile. It's on my bucket list for sure.
Yeah. Whenever you then need someone doing a cool pose, you never go to your reference folder, you always start at square 0. So yeah. What's one art habit you wished you'd learned much sooner? Reference images! Yeah, reference images. Use them. They're good. Do you have an all-time favorite drawing or commission you made? Oh boy, now I have to look through a art. I think I should have prepared for this. God damn it. If it's like an original thing, right? Then I do like... I mean, I like the beach one I made of myself. I think that turned out really well. And it'll change, right? It will change when I've made more art. Here, this one. I think I incorporated exactly what I wanted to, and I'm very happy with it. I don't feel like I need to change anything about it anytime soon. Ryan's favorite is the green hat one. What, the fox girl? I see. And when it comes to commissions, I think there's some stuff I would like to improve about it, but maybe it's actually Fembra. Because I liked making Fembra. That was kind of fun. I bet I could improve some stuff about her, but yeah. If you know, you know. If you could commission one artist to redraw your avatar in any anime style, which style would you choose? I'm not sure if this means like an anime style, like of an anime that exists in particular, or if you just mean an artist in general that I like. But if we're talking about artists that I've been following for a long time, that I like the art style of, and I could get like a free drawing of my OC or something, that would be either Hyuke, you know, the guy Hyuke, I don't know, who made Black Rock Shooter, or Red Juice, who made Inori from Guilty Crown, or oh no, I remember. Let me Google to show you. It's a Yoshitaka, I think, or Yoshida. Where's my window? Yoshi Amano. Who made the Nier ones as well? Yoshitaka Amano is very, very inspiring and cool, so that counts. But Yoshida, no. Can you remember the name? Akihiko Yoshida. Yes, that's the one. I keep mixing up the names because of all the Yoshis. Sorry. I'll pull it up real quick. Screen. The artist who did art for Brave Default, for Nier Automata, for Final Fantasy XIV, and Tactics, I believe, as well. goated. I love it. I would love to have an illustration of any of my characters in this particular this artist's hands. You know what I mean. All very good. I love it. Yep. Yes, it's amazing. I love the colors and how natural it looks. Vagrant Story, one of those ones that I put on my list and then never remember to play. Alright, good. Next question. What's a game/anime you desperately wanted to love but just couldn't? I guess that award goes to Claire Obscure Expedition 33, as we just discussed. Easy. Next. Oh wait, I can tell you also the award goes to Fire Emblem Fates, Any, and Xenoblade Chronicles X when it came out, but I have since reconciled with it and consider it a very good game after some hundreds of hours of playing it. Oh, hi Solaria. You literally made me agree to let you make upgrades to her. Yes, yes. Okay. If you had to be trapped in one game world for a year, which would you choose? Pokemon. Pokemon? Any. Easy. What do you think? I think there's no better answer. Like, why wouldn't you? Why would you not be in the Pokemon world? Are you insane? Do you have any better suggestions? Well, you think about that. I think about if you had an ultimate attack, what would it be called? Not Void Stranger, no, not Void Stranger, no. Not any FromSoft game either. Dark. Right. Sure you would. I mean, I understand, but please reconsider. You can still go to the Pokemon world. Oh. I actually have a moveset. Or like, I want to make like cards. Or like a trading card or like an RPG profile for myself. With attacks and like a passive effect or something like that. And what I had so far was not an ultimate attack, but one of my spells or skills, whatever you prefer, is Ribbit. And Ribbit turns the enemy or whoever into a frog, obviously, if it hits. That's one of them. The other one is a passive that is Sleepy Aura that has a chance to put the enemy to sleep on every move I make. But it's a low chance, you know. That's a pretty strong passive otherwise. Ancient Magus' Bright Universe. I haven't watched it or read it, but it looks beautiful. So you play Control. Blue player spotted. You would fall asleep first. That is my ultimate attack, perhaps. I fall asleep and then everyone else also falls asleep. Do they retain their size? Like if you frogify a dragon, is it a dragon-sized frog? Nope, they don't. They become frogs. Yeah, actually. And since, you know, technically I am a summoner, I suppose my ultimate attack would be summoning something. It might be, you know, successful. Maybe one day I will summon Bahamut. And he will use Akmon for me, and Terra Flare, and all that stuff. That's my dream, actually. Terra Flare. And, you know, if it fails, then we get something like Brian. But, oh well. I hope that answers your question. I do have the pointy summoner hat today. It's not a... I need a horn. It's you know... I need the horn, not a hat. Yeah, what's a hill you're willing to die on that makes absolutely no sense? That's a bit of a wild question. I think that would have to be answered by someone else. Like, because if I was willing to die on that hill, why would I think it makes no sense, right? Maybe you'd have to ask Hero that, or someone else, like Floof or Putty or something. This is a question for Hero. Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it? I shall move on. If your VTuber lore had one plot twist that nobody would see coming, what would it be? Well, if I was gonna just tell you that, then it wouldn't be a plot twist, so you'll just have to wait. Which anime do you wish you could watch again for the first time? Probably Hunter x Hunter, because it's pretty long and I don't think I will rewatch it because it's so long, but it was really good. So if I hadn't watched it, I would have a reason to watch it again. What's your all-time favorite anime opening? Shall we get banned together? A Guilty Crown. Well, there is a lot of amazing anime openings. The one that I always think of, and this is what that's about, I suppose, is Guilty Crown. It was one of my earliest favorite anime, and yes, it's not the best show ever. Some might consider it trashy even, but maybe that's a hill I'm willing to die on. You know, I like Guilty Crown. Yeah, I think it's cool. I like the aesthetic. I like the music. The music is amazing. The animation is pretty. And the first Guilty Crown opening, My Dearest, is also a great song, great animation, beautiful. Yeah, please watch it. Bios is not the opening, no, but it's a great song. Pancakes. Oh, you thought of one? Pancakes? Oh yeah, okay. My hill that I'm willing to die on is that pancakes are a meal that you can eat for any time of day, because, you know, when I lived with my mom would sometimes make pancakes for my main meal. I mean, to be fair, I got like something like soup before it, right? You have to eat your broccoli soup before you can eat your pancake, but I mean, I like the soup, but the pancake is the real, you know, the main star of the show. You know, I can just eat pancake. It doesn't matter. I can eat pancakes at any time of day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and have it be a perfect meal. That's my hill. That Hero disagrees with. Yeah. Which side character deserved their own series? A lot, surely. Merlin FGO. If you could get one anime sequel that will guaranteed be amazing, which series do you choose? Well, Dos just said... Will he appear? I'm wearing a hat.
Nani?
Ah.
Service da tomo.
Oh my god, thank you. Yeah. A guaranteed to be amazing show. Dos just said that Nichijou had a sequel, but it's not a sequel, is it? I was gonna say Nichijou because I didn't think there was a Nichijou 2. And I think, you know, more good in the world would be... It would be a net positive in the world if there was a Nichijou 2 and it was good. Yeah. What's the most embarrassing anime you've genuinely enjoyed? I went through this list of questions before, obviously. I will just answer honestly. Yosuga no Sora. Next question. When watching anime, subs or dubs? Subs. Yeah, subs. I don't hate dubs, but I like to watch anything and everything that was ever created in its originally intended language, I suppose. But there's some shows that I've heard are good or even better in English, for example, or German maybe. So it's worth a consideration. But overall, sub over dub. It kind of is not one sequel, but it's more likely to do a side B. I see. Maybe I'll give it a try. Play Outer Wilds. This is not a question, but thank you for your marshmallow. What do you think about ducks? I think they are cute. I like all animals. I heard they have crazy wait, no, I can't say that on stream. Thought Slayer lore. When I forgot to show you a picture of Thought Slayer. No, I don't have it here. I don't have it on my PC. I can't show you. I showed you before though. I'm pretty sure I did.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with ducks. Rubber ducks. Ducks go quack, and quacks make me crazy. I mean,
see.
Quack.
Quack. Thank you for your input. But Thought Slayer is a me I made. I have shown you before. He will be back when I play Smash or something. What was your favorite and least favorite commission? Well, ooh, this is a... I mean, I can't publicly, like, shit talk, you know? Commissions and commissioners. That would be bad. So... I think I'd have to think harder about what I like for commissions and what I don't like for commissions. I guess the worst commission for me was when I was a bit overwhelmed because it was in person and I just accepted to draw something that maybe otherwise I would not have drawn because it went a bit over the line for me. Although, did it go over the line? I don't know. I think it was just the vibes were off, you know what I mean? The vibes were off. And that is probably the most important part. You can request weird things and things that are a bit more special, but what music do I put on next? This one? The vibes have to be good. Makes sense, right? Oh, I'm gonna get muted. That's alright, enjoy your music. And favorite, I already said that. Maybe Umbra's Pembra. But I also enjoy physical commissions a lot because I like physical drawing. It's like when it's on the paper and it's there and, you know, you have to work with what's on the paper. That is very, like, therapeutic in a way. Because you can't endlessly change it and twist it and correct it. What commissions you struggle with the most? Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, there's struggles, right? But that doesn't mean it doesn't necessarily mean that it's my fault or their fault. You know, sometimes it's complicated. Mizuki! Thank you for the raid! Welcome to my Ask Me Anything presentation and stuff. I hope you had a great stream. Gumbra? What do you mean, Gumbra? We have Cucumbra. That's my favorite. And Umbras too. Thank you. Sorry, my brain is already overloaded. I've been yapping for 2 hours. You have the choice of Umbra with a gun or Umbra as a gun. We have a lot of bras. We have a lot of Umbras already. Cat bra, Chi bra, Pembra. I heard we're getting Pirate bra. Umbright. No, I'm not sick of you. It's okay. Please come back. Don't leave me. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I think we're getting close to halfway through these questions. But technically you can still post more. I'll have to refresh the page when we're at the end. Yeah, thank you for the raid. If you have to raid and run, don't worry about it. Thank you very much. And if you want to stay, then thank you and welcome. Umbrian. Bombra.
Quack time explode the last duck.
Pirate bra. Yes, eventually. Alright. Where were we? Was there ever someone you've met through streaming that you were like, yes, I must become friends with this person? Well, not friends per se, because I think friends is a very personal level, you know? If we're talking like, oh, I'd like for them, you know, I'd like to interact with them more. I guess, of course, a couple. Wait, let me just say, Plague. When I found Plague, I think Plague found me first, and then like a week or two later, he was recommended to me on my Twitch dashboard. So I went to his VODs and heard his voice, and I was like, oh my god, I must talk to this person. And that's how I got to know Plague better. Yeah, I don't know. Something about his voice is just... I'm working on my compliments, okay? Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. If you were to ask yourself from a year or 5 years ago what your ideal life would be, what would be different between then and now? Ooh, this was a good one. That's a deep one. I wonder who put this question here. Okay, so I think 5 years ago, actually, I was in a much worse spot than I am now. So that's good, right? And so back then I thought my ideal life would be alone in an apartment with a cat. Maybe forever. And now I'm in an apartment with a dog and with Hero, and it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Is that good? I'm in a pretty good spot. So, you know, a cat would be nice. I think if I could have a cat and a dog, that would be perfect. Or 2 dogs. That would make it perfect. Or no dog so we can travel. But having a dog is probably better than getting to travel once a year, to be honest. Keep working on those compliments. Yeah. It's been a long journey, okay? And unless there's more questions, when I refresh this page, this is the last question. What is the most difficult art that you've ever done? That's also a tough question. I'd have to look at my art. Is it weird that like most of the art you do is only difficult if you don't do it? Like once it's over, it's not, you know, it wasn't that difficult. You know what I mean? Maybe it has to do with my work. If it's like, is it like a technical level where we... Oh, you mean my model? No, my model wasn't that hard, to be honest. I guess something that I would rather not do again is working on a tight schedule, working on crunch, on a children's book where you have to make a book with every page having 7 slots for 7 characters that can be swapped. So you have to draw 7 characters in every slot and make them like match kinda in what they do. And also consider that if there's an empty slot, it'll look weird if they do something to that slot. It's a whole mess. That was hard, not because, you know, artistically it was hard, but that was hard because the person who wanted me to draw it, my boss, was just not aware of how much of a mess the whole thing would be. And if she still does children's books right now, she's probably using AI for it. Yeah, it's complicated. Imagine a character creator, so you have to... But you have to draw everything yourself. That's what that was. And I'm gonna close it, but refresh it, just to make sure. Oh my god! Okay. Alright. We got some more questions. Good, good. Stream's not over yet. Alright, let me take a sip. Now for these questions, I have not had any mental prep. What's your favorite non-basic ice cream flavor? Probably mint chocolate? If we don't account for like a whole banana split, because that's not the ice cream, that's like chocolate sauce with banana on top and stuff. But mint ice cream is an ice cream flavor with chocolate bits in it. That's good. I love it. What is your favorite animal to look at in the zoo? I don't go to the zoo that often. I've been to the Kaiyukan in Osaka. That was really cool. That was like with the whale sharks. That was amazing. Apart from that, the lions, obviously. Easy question. If you had to choose, who would you befriend first in Undertale? If I had to choose? Well, if I could be friends with anyone... Is this just a question of who I like most? Sans Undertale. My favorite Undertale character. You should read this aloud. Wait. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Damn it. I'm not so good at this. My English is not the yellow from the egg. Sans Undertale! Yes! Would you rather live in a cave or a swamp? What? I think... Okay. I think both would be bad. But probably a cave, because at least in the cave, there's probably less mosquitoes. And like... it's maybe less wet. I heard being wet or like having a lot of moisture in a survival situation is very bad. Because, you know, you can get fungus and stuff, I think. Okay. Cave. Who will you draw in Golden Week style next? Well, it's so long until Golden Week. I can't decide for that yet. Maybe my next waifu will appear somewhere. Also, if it's working today, imagine the lyrics to Rise Alexander here. If it's working today? I'm trying to recall the lyrics. Told you that I tried yesterday and it didn't work. Oh, Sonic Boom. What? Well, it's not a question. Anyway, what's your favorite VTuber tier list? You mean VTuber tier list? Commissions also included. What's your favorite VTuber tier list? What? What kind of questions are these? What do you mean VTuber tier list? Oh, what is my favorite VTuber in a tier list? Commissions included? What do you mean commissions included? I can make a VTuber. I feel like it's okay. What are my favorite VTubers? Okay, that's a simpler question. Sorry, my brain is fried. So I don't want to rank them. I also am afraid to say because yeah, it's mostly Niji. Probably all Niji to be honest. So just say okay, here I go. Uki Violetta, Kelix Davonair, Doppio Dropside, Vox Akuma, Enna Alouette, Wilson, UQ Wilson, Fulgur Ovid. Oh, I can say that. He's a Ku. Damn it, I can't say his full name. It's like Gaelic or something. Yeah. Which tier list video that a VTuber has done, like ranking every sandwich? Yeah, I was thinking that, but I don't know. I don't know what every VTuber has done as a tier list. So I was a bit confused. At what moment did you decide I want to stream, and going from that, did you make to want to do? What did you make to want to do VTubing? Also, what was the biggest challenge in getting it all set up? Okay, that's a good question. Sorry, I didn't mean to demean the other question. I was just very confused about what they wanted from me. So I always wanted to stream. I think I used to watch Let's Plays in the very early days. Like I just watched people play Super Meat Boy or Kaizo Mario or the earliest Pokemon Nuzlockes and like vanilla Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire and stuff like that. And I was part of that community like a little bit, but I never made my own videos or content or anything. So I guess that will was always there to make something like that, to just talk and have people watch and play games and stuff, because I was always a quiet kid and not like super successful socially, I would say. So the idea that people would just sit around and watch me play something was very like dreamy, I suppose, you know? And I just never got to it. I always thought like, I'm not interesting, I'm not funny, I'm too quiet, I don't know what to say. The typical stuff, right? When you start streaming, you're always like, oh no, I'm too scared. Well, you know, I don't know what to say, and what if no one watches me? But when I was in Japan in 2023 for like 6 months, that is, I don't know if they debuted earlier than that actually. I don't know when Niji Sanji's fuck, what's the wave called? You know, Vox, Luca, Ike, Mr. and Shu. Words are leaving me right now. Well, I thought, you know, VTubers, whatever, I didn't watch them or whatever. While I was in Japan, Hero got into VTubers, and Hero was like, hey, if you don't like VTubers, if you think you don't like VTubers, maybe you should give Fox Akuma try? I'm just... Okay, this is my origin story. I'm just telling you. Spilling all the beans. Sorry. Might censor later. And then I was like, I don't know. I'll try it out, I guess. And then I bought all the merch and came back. No, I started making my model at that point because, you know, in Japan, I didn't have a PC. I had my iPad. I made my concept. I made my model file in Clip Studio. And when I came back, within about 2 to 4 weeks, I don't know how long the trial for Live 2D is, I made my model. And then I had a model. Initially I thought I'm just gonna make something really silly, like a paint pixel drawing, and try to make a VTuber out of it, because it looks so fun to be able to move the model and stuff. I just wanted to do that too. I thought, you know, I just want to make the model and then see what happens. And, you know, then it just happened. I just started streaming with it and was like, you know what, I like this. So I just kept going. Luxium, that's right, sorry. My words left my brain as always. It's because I know her better than she knows herself. I'm sorry, chat, for what I have done. That was a jump. I watched it and I bought all the merch. Yeah, and then things happened. Yep. But, you know, obviously there's drama and stuff and things happen, but I think from what I've watched now, you know, kept watching them, new people came in, etc. I still, you know, I think they're all just people and we don't know what really goes on behind the scenes. So I've kind of gotten over all the drama. I felt really bad for some time about the Doki drama and stuff, but it's just like I just enjoy what I enjoy, and I feel like, judging by the past year that I've spent with them as a viewer, I feel fine. I feel fine liking what I like, and the biggest challenge in getting it all set up was just the technical knowledge. But honestly, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Sorry, I got a bit off track. It's a long story, right? But if you're not like super technically gifted with OBS and VTube Studio and all these extra programs, and you need a microphone, you need to make the microphone sound good. Mine is it could be better, but it's good for what it is. Have an iPhone. I don't even use VBridger. Like, there's a lot of stuff you need to have and get to work, I suppose. But I didn't think it was too hard overall. Overall, I feel very comfortable. Favorite food? What about favorite drink? Favorite ice cream and cake? And what's Hunter's favorite treat? We kind of answered these questions earlier in the presentation. I can zoom back to it real quick. Pancakes, lasagna, pizza, margarita, curry, sushi, salmon, egg, mozzarella, tofu, takoyaki, onigiri, vegetables in general, beans, tea and coffee, matcha, milk, and soy milk, etc. Ice cream, mostly vanilla and chocolate, but Ben & Jerry's. Because with vanilla you can add things. You can add banana and berries and chocolate sauce and stuff, and it's all good. And dark chocolate more than any other chocolate, and berries and melon and banana and stuff. Yep, that's it. There you go. Here we go. We're back. My favorite cake, I mean, I like carrot cake and chocolate cake and cheesecake. Yeah. I can't decide what my favorite is because I like them all. Hunter's favorite treat changes. Probably cheese and cream. Like milky stuff, weirdly. That's what he always begs for when we eat it. And your coffee alert's still on. I think so. What kind of cat are you? I'm a lion. Would you like to become a Maho Shoujo? I'm good. I can cast Ribbit already. What kind of planet do you like? A livable one with water and oxygen and sun and plants. Lots of plants actually. And a beach. A beach. Yeah. And nice temperatures. And winter and summer. Yugi anime or Kaiba. I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh! In a long time. But I was a villain's girl. I was a Marik girl. For some reason, don't judge. I don't remember anything about that show. I just wanted to watch it burn. Laser shows or fireworks? I don't know. I guess fireworks are fine, but mostly... Ow. What do you mean pragmatic? What do you mean pragmatic? What kind of planet? I don't know. I've never seen a laser show, so I can't really say. I've only seen fireworks. And fireworks can be very loud and very dirty. So I'm not like the most into fireworks. But yeah. Thank you, Solaria. Marek is certainly a choice. Pegasus would have been worse. Yeah, no. No, I have to draw the line somewhere, right? You hope you're not late? Oh, sorry, we just reached the last question again. Let's refresh and see if there's any more questions. Oh god, there is more. Oh my god, there is more questions. Alright. Favorite board game? Me, as someone who hasn't played lots of board games in my life, I wish I had played more and like had more opportunities to play them. But probably Uno if it counts, and Carcassonne, because I like building like the little country. I really like when it fits together and stuff, and you build something, and that is very unique to Carcassonne, because I haven't played many other games like it, but everything that is like a map that you can build yourself just addicts me. I'm addicted to building the landscape on the table. Favorite anime power system? Power system? Oh god, that's a question that probably needs some more research. I like... What did we just talk about? I like Madokas in a way. Does that count? Because it makes sense in a way. And if you're thinking more traditional shonen, honestly, right now I forgot how Hunter x Hunter works, but I feel like Hunter x Hunter was just the best at everything, so maybe I can just say that. It was less about just powers, you know, who has the more power, who has the bigger energy bubble, and more about what actually happens on screen. What's the obscurest piece of knowledge that you have to share? I don't have that much knowledge. Obscure knowledge. You wanna say a category? No, you wouldn't know what I know. That's like... I'd have to remember it. And you know I'm bad at remembering things. Does Claire Obscure Expedition 33 count as a whole? which friend did you want to be friend in Undertale first? I like Sans the most, so if you wanted to be my friend, I would be Sans' friend. But also Papyrus, you know. I feel like Papyrus would just befriend you no matter what, so...
君の道行きを信じよう。さあ、行きなさい。
Thank you. Merlin VA knowledge, obviously. Oh, I don't want to get into it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't even put like a guilty pleasure on my profile. My guilty pleasure is Diabolic Lovers. You're welcome. You mentioned you were inspired by other streamers. Which were your favorite YouTubers, Twitch streamers that inspired you to stream yourself? Do I have to keep being honest about this? Who else? Who else do I have? Wait. No, you didn't ask that. Okay. Streamer specifically. I didn't used to watch like a lot of streamers actually, so... Okay. Vox and Ike and Shoto, I think. Okay, moving on. Do your family and real-life friends know you are a VTuber? What was the reaction? Oh man, yeah, they know. I think my mom thinks I'm a person that thinks they're a cat. But it's the situation where it's like, even if you try to explain, they won't stop thinking it. But it's fine. They follow me, you know, they're not watching me, I'm pretty sure. So I feel like at some point I'll have to make a humanoid model so that they stop, you know, worrying that I might be like a... What's it called? Is it like a Therian or... like a catkin or whatever it would be? I don't know. Because, you know, she knew about it. But she also saw the acrylic stand I made. Because it's in the room here. And she was like, oh, is that you? And I was like, well, yeah, that's the character I made. That's my my streaming avatar. And she was like, ah, okay. But is that you? Like, do you think that's like your real you? And I'm like what? No. How do I? No. What are you saying? Stop. You just don't understand. It's so exhausting. But yeah. We have these conversations. It's okay, it's fine. Nothing's happened. It's not a very big interest of them, I suppose. Is this the final question?
It's not a phase, Mom.
It's not a phase, Mom. Indeed. Here. It is the final question. I just refreshed, and it is still the final question. How nice. Perfect. Thank you, guys. And frogs. Is that it? Oh, that's it! Let's go over here. Oh boy, I yapped a lot. Told you it wouldn't be that short. But it was mostly the tier list and the ranking and the Ask Me Anything that was long, right? But I did not plan to do anything more today. So Ask Me Anything is closed. Polls have concluded. And games have been ranked. Oh my god, so many things in one go that I wanted to do, you know. What's your favorite Final Fantasy XIV song? That's too hard. There's like 20. Like, Eternal Wind, and To the Edge, and what's it called? Fiend, Sephiroth, Sophia's. It's so different as well. I like the beach music. I like Old Shalayan. I like Telayalal. No, we can't do this. The library, Google Library.
On that note, happy second anniversary
Wow.
and happy BDay -you heart 7777.
Thank you. I saw one furry documentary. Now you cannot shake the accusations. Probably. When we were watching the Final Fantasy FanFest cosplay walk yesterday as well. And my mom had the worst comments about it. She was like, "Oh, I've seen a report about this before."
Thank you!
Oh.
Phantom donated €20 on Ko-fi. Happy birthday. Mana, or is it Sway? Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Hope you're feeling happy birthday.
Thank you.
Glad we're celebrating. Happy birthday, Mana Sway.
Oh, what is this? Thank you, Phantom. That's very generous of you. Where was I? What was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, she was like, I seen a report about this. About these cosplayers. Some of them identify with their character so much, they start wearing the costume in everyday life. I've seen someone with cat ears on the train recently. I was like, Mom, that's not cosplay. That's just someone with cat ears. That's not... It's 2026. You're in a big city. People can wear cat ears. Oh well. Oh. Thank you for feeding Brian. I'm a bit behind on chat. Give me a second. Thank you, everyone. Cat ear headphones. I've seen people with normal cat ears as well. Does your mom know she lives in a society? Sometimes it seems like she rediscovers it every day. Wildest thing I've seen is a guy in a full-on fursuit walking into an election office. What? That is wild. But also doesn't hurt anyone, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Feel free to summon some Roombas before I'm gone. Oh yeah. Schedule. I haven't made one. Look. This was meant to be the schedule for the foreseeable future, but it got interrupted by this event, by FanFest last week, and all kinds of other stuff. Tomorrow's Tuesday, but Hero's on holiday actually, so I don't have a set schedule for this week. Alright? Next week, this might be the normal schedule again, if you can see it between all the Roombas. But I think tomorrow I won't stream during the day. And I'll let you know if I stream in the evening. But yeah, when in doubt, I might take a little bit more of a break until Thursday, if that's alright with you. And then we will see, on the Discord. If you are new here and you want to be on the Discord, it's New Island, I believe. Here. That's the Discord link on Twitch. And yeah, I'm gonna try to cool down now. Wait, I need to find a raid target as well. I'll show you the end screen for a little longer because I'm pretty happy with this artwork. I knocked that out in one day as well. That was Saturday, right? I think I did that on Saturday. and I did the whole presentation today. So I would call that a productive weekend. And I'm gonna find a raid target. Is anyone streaming of you? Ay, 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 ay.
あったあったあった。久しぶりの運動は応えるね。
Oh, bye, Merlin. Goody gooey streaming. Frayed streaming. Lyra Seishi playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Zentreya looks like she has a crazy model. Wait, is that in game? What do we do? iStar. I can't decide. I feel like I'm just leaving behind such a party of people. What do you want to do? We could go to Putty? Yes, okay, let's do that. But yeah, let me say, this was some work, but it was really fun, and I really appreciate everyone who came here today and came in and said hi, and of course all the subs, gift subs and donations, and your support overall. A lot of VTubers had a thank you or credits slide, but because I do most things myself, I don't really have anyone to thank except like everyone who watches me and supports me, you know, all of the chat and my friends. So I need to say that thank you all for being here and staying and chatting. It's really fun, and that's the main thing, and I hope you can have some fun too while being here in general. Yes. And thank you for bringing your people over, Umbra, and
special shout out to Brian and Hunter.
Yeah, special shout out to Brian and Hunter for not losing his mind today on stream, and also shout out to Hero for being a mod, even though you don't really have to do anything but shit talk me. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your evening and a good start to your week. Well, it's Monday, but you know, that is the start of the week. And I might see you tomorrow night, but if not, then maybe I'll see you another day. And yeah, thank you and good night. Bye bye. Yeah, I'll go celebrate now, the after party, do some roulettes. Bye bye. Forward and backward, we go forward and backward, and 1 foot forward.
I just realized this is